Hello everyone, this is Des from Des Does Gaming, and welcome to a new video series for your viewing pleasure. Today we're taking a look at Subnautica. It's a game that's still in early access on Steam, developed by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. We're going to jump right in because the opening sequence will tell us much of the story that we need.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Alright, so that basically sums it up. So we're in the ship called the Aurora. That's what you're seeing over here on the side. The ship was blasted by an energy pulse of unknown origin, crash landed on this alien water world, and I'm the only one that survived apparently. So I've already spent a little bit of time getting used to the system, just understanding how the game works, so I wasn't completely helpless when I started this series. Basically, this is Avatar underwater, is the easiest way I can explain it. The world is filled with bioluminescent creatures. It's got all kinds of different fish, creatures that attack, creatures that are large and obtrusive but don't really do much to you. And it is just a gorgeous game. You swim around underwater. You can see on the left-hand corner there,
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to the surface. You only have a little bit of oxygen you can use. Basically, you're holding your breath for about 45 seconds. And so you have to keep track of how much oxygen you're using. You see the bars on the left-hand side. The top one is oxygen.
The Aurora, zero life signs detected.
Okay, quit interrupting me.
Radiation levels detected.
All right, radiation and no life.
Has malfunctioned.
Okay, the core's malfunctioned.
The dark matter containment field has dropped to 36% amplitude. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, you keep on monitoring, but don't interrupt me anymore. I'm going to smack you. Alright, so like I was saying, so the oxygen on top, 42 out of 45, it drops rapidly. I think it is affected by your depth as well. I'm not quite certain on that yet. Next bar, of course, is health. Then you have your food, your hunger bar, and then your hydration bar at the bottom. This is a survival game, so you do have to interact with the world. You have to make sure you eat and drink and get plenty of oxygen. Otherwise, you're going to be living in an underwater tomb. So there are lots of things to craft. I've tinkered around with it for about 45 minutes before the video just to get a feel for what it is. I can't grab this guy, okay. These guys are a decent meal. They're not too bad, but there's something to get you started. Okay, here, these air sacs right here, if I can grab it. Alright, see this strange looking guy with the big eyeball? He's okay for a little snack of food, but it's mostly used for water. You can actually get water out of this guy. So we'll hold on to him. I know. I only got 10 seconds of oxygen, thank you. So there's miscellaneous scrap metal parts around the world that you'll need to pick up. There's quartz in the world. There's different iron, I'm sorry, not iron, but titanium and copper deposits that you need to get. It's basically a game of collecting resources and creating materials from those resources in order to survive. You can make different types of watercraft. Open PDA, thank you. Okay, there's my inventory. That's just a quick look at how much space each item takes and kind of some general information about their general function. So, what we're going to do to start off...
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Man, that's going to get annoying. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just gather up a few fish. Here, get him. There we go. We're going to gather up a few fish. We're going to grab some titanium ore and make ourselves an air tank. What was that? Okay. So, what was that we just got? We just got some titanium. Okay. So the ores are in those rocks that you see that were kind of staggered around. They're kind of hard to spot from time to time. You find them a lot in these little caves down here I've seen. And I'm not out of oxygen.
10 seconds.
What was that? Oh crap! What's getting me? Something did not like me. Knocked me down already 28% of my health. Holy shit. Alright. Head back to the ship real quick. I got an air sac, I got a fish. We can show some basics on food and drink, just general survival. Alright, so this is in Shy.
Readings from the Aurora suggest erratic fluctuations in the primary dark matter containment field.
Okay, thank you.
A breach of the main drive chamber may cause a cascading quantum flux detonation.
Okay. Well, that's probably a bad thing. Alright, so, like I was saying before I was interrupted again, so you have your fabricator here, and this is what you use to make everything to start with, and you have some tools you can make with you to take out into the water as well. So you left click on this, you have your basic items that you can create. You have resources like general ore, like making titanium ore into usable titanium and so forth. Survival, food and drink, personal equipment and whatnot, and then machines that you can build. So we'll get all this stuff eventually, but right now we're going to look at the survival method. So water. Yeah, I know, I need to eat something. So filtered water, you can get filtered water from an air sac fish, or you can get filtered water, disinfected water, if you use a water source with bleach. So that's those two items. You can cook fish, and it shows the different fish that I have in my inventory, and you can cure fish. There is actually salt deposits down in the ocean floor that you can use to make the fish last longer. They do decompose over time, so that's an interesting feature. So the first thing we're gonna make some water here out of the air sac, and this is the process. It makes a block of water apparently. And your cooked food, we're gonna cook the Gary fish that we have. And did we get something else? Yeah, oh, we got 2 Gary fish. All right, well, let's cook these up and cook our boomerang fish. All right. So that is the cooked fish, and you just simply left click on it in your inventory to consume. And you can see the Gary fish, they give 18 food and 5 hydration. So that bumps me up quite a bit. And the cooked boomerang gives 21 food and 3 hydration. So different amounts for different fish, but I think we got enough to get us going now. So we're going to keep on looking for parts like this. You can make titanium out of it. That's something over there. I wonder what that is. What is this? Sea moth fragment. Okay. We'll take it with us. I think if I remember from watching other videos, I think that sea moth is like an underwater submarine type thing. So we'll get to all that stuff eventually. Alright, so in its purest nature, here's a salt deposit right here. That's good for curing the fish that you find. You can keep them longer if you want to store some in your inventory. Alright, so we're just going to look for food and drink. This is a basic survival game in its purest nature. It isn't too difficult to keep your food and hydration up. There are fish all around that you can consume. There are quite a few deadly creatures, and creatures that don't necessarily... What is that? What is that? What is that? God this. What the hell? That's twice that's happened.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know. 10 seconds of oxygen. I need to figure out... I can't really get a bead on what that is. I think it's coming out of that plant there.
Readings from the Aurora exhibit characteristics consistent with total degradation of the dark matter containment field.
Okay, thank you.
Spikes in quantum fluctuations suggest an uncontrolled cascade detonation will occur with a probability of 83.5%.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so there are a few things. This is your storage container, by the way, over here that you start with. You get some copper wire in here. You have a computer chip, and a battery. So let's see. We haven't found any quartz yet. We've only found some titanium. Let's go ahead and make the scrap metal into titanium. One of the first things that I want to do is I want to make some extra oxygen tanks. This will allow me to swim around on the water a little bit easier, a little bit longer, and make more use of my time while I'm down there. Alright, still more? Holy crap. Okay, that's all. Okay, so we made some titanium out of that. We probably used up the majority of our inventory spaces with that. Yeah, look at all this titanium we have now. We really need to find some quartz and make ourselves an oxygen tank. Now, I don't know if you saw it a minute ago, there was a message that said nighttime approaches. I've only messed around for a little bit in here, and so far I haven't seen any major changes between daytime and nighttime that I need to be concerned with. Actually, even on the Steam page, it talks about how at nighttime, the more dangerous fish come out and whatnot, but I haven't seen anything to suggest that yet. We're going to play it safe. We're not going to be complete pansies about it, but, here, come here. But we are going to play it somewhat safe and just be aware of our surroundings and what we're getting into at nighttime. Sorry, I was just wanting to make sure. Okay, so this is quartz. I already picked up one of them while I was talking. Quartz is used for glass, silicone, a number of items actually. What is that thing? Are you going to hurt me?
Emergency. Readings from the Aurora show severe instability in the primary drive core. The central dark matter reactor will reach just 10 seconds of oxygen remaining minus. 10.
Oh.
9. 8.
It's about to blow up.
7. 6. 5. 4.
Go, go, go.
3. 2.
Whoa. I didn't get to see this last time when I was messing around. I was down in a cave. That was pretty wicked. Hey, maybe she'll shut up now because the thing's gone and done. What is this? Is that just a coral tube sticking out of the water? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty wicked. The ship blew up. Okay, so it's done. I didn't get a chance to go over there and look at anything. I don't know if I was going to be able to or not. I think I said something about radiation. I don't know. Okay, so basic materials. Let's make some, what do I need? Glass. I need 3 quartz. I don't have enough yet. Okay, that's fine. Let's make some more water out of this guy. Do we have any more fish in our inventory? We're doing okay on hunger. We still have 66%. Okay. Alright, so let's go see if we can't find some more quartz, because I really want to get some more. For a second, I thought that was another diver. That was freaking me out. Can these guys hurt me at all? I don't guess they can. Alright, so we need quartz. There's some. I don't know if you can, how well all these sounds are coming through, but it is completely immersive and kind of freaky, actually. One of the concerns that I read online in the reviews is that there isn't
Emergency. 10 seconds
I know,
of
thank you.
remaining.
I know, I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get more oxygen tanks. Okay, what was I saying? I was saying that I've read in some of the reviews that there's only about 3 hours worth of content to really keep the game going right now. A lot of quartz through here. So, I don't know if that's the truth or not, or if maybe they're just rushing through. Look at this guy with a big ass on him. Man, junk in the trunk. These guys are pretty freaky. They're not coming after me, so I guess they're somewhat friendly. I better get some air before she yells at me again. Wow. This game is just really beautiful.
Emergency. 10 seconds
I know.
of oxygen
I know.
remaining.
Shut up. Okay, we got a good handful of quartz. Where's my ship at? There it is. Even if the ship is not in eyesight, the little white beacon that you see emanating from the ship is visible through rocks and whatnot. So you always know which way you need to go. And you can actually craft beacons as well in this game, so yeah, that's a plus. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. We need some glass. Let me see. Machines. No, I need personal. We can go into equipment. A tank. So I need titanium. I need glass. Okay, great. So let's go make some glass out of the quartz that we got. There's one block of glass, I guess. Let's go ahead and make a second one, because I want another air tank too. Perfect. Alright, personal equipment. Let's make an air tank out of the titanium and glass now. Okay, that took me from 45 to 75 oxygen. Let's do one more. And from 75 to 105. Alright, so we essentially just more than doubled our oxygen availability underwater here. So great, we can explore a little bit deeper, we can get a little bit ballsier as far as how far we get away from our ship or how deep we go, so that's great. Alright, I probably need to get some more food going. What are we going to work on? We need to work on radiation suit, definitely get some fins so we can swim faster. Still suit, reclaims moisture from the body, that just sounds kind of gross. Rebreather, use less oxygen at deeper depths. Okay, a pipe, I don't really, okay. pump air from the surface while we're at the surface. I think that'd be useful for like whenever you're getting a large base and you're way underwater, you can pump oxygen down to it. This is going to be the cool stuff. The constructor is where you can build vehicles like your Seamoth, I think it's called, and other underwater vehicles. There's a few options for those, and it's going to be really fun to get involved in that later in the game. Beacon for marking locations, a small storage cube. Okay, so more storage availability. Did I miss anything here? The tools. Okay, flashlight, knife. Let's go ahead and make a knife. Can we make a knife? We need, yeah, silicone from the quartz. There we go. We found quite a bit of quartz. That was great. So let's go ahead and make a tool, make a knife. Okay. Haha, we're armed now. Those bitches ain't got a chance. Air bladder for personal buoyancy. Okay. Flare for cave diving, always handy. The builder can build underwater bases and submarine modules. Okay, so we need that. We need a computer chip, we need a battery. What was over here? Here's a computer chip and a battery. Hey, let's build the builder. You start off with a couple of things already in your inventory, so I'm glad to see that I started with that. Where was it? Tools? Builder. Yeah, let's build the builder. Alright, so that's down in my inventory now. Alright, what's it? Okay, this is the gun that I've seen in other videos. Okay. Alright, so how do I use this thing? Oh, you right-click. Okay, you right-click, you can make foundation, corridor, L-shaped corridor, all these different things. Hatches, glass corridors. Very cool. Oh, observatory. Alright. Well, I think what I'm going to do right now, here's my trusty knife. I'm going to kill something. Come here, you bastard. Come on. Die, you bitch. You're tough. Are you dead? I think you're dead. Now what? Okay, that's just it? I can't, like, cut you off into pieces and eat you or anything? It's just, okay, well, whatever. See, our oxygen tanks are getting some good use. We've been down here for quite a while, and we're only at 60, 50 something oxygen. You have to go up and still replenish, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense considering they're oxygen tanks, but it's okay. Alright, we need food. There's an air sac for water. What are you? What are you? Come here. I lost it. Where'd it go? That thing is tiny. Oh, a Gary fish. Okay, that's food. We need more quartz, too. Do we have any quartz left? We got one block of quartz. I want to make some flippers to go faster. Oh, here's these things. These things are good. Where'd he go? Come here, buddy. It's kind of hard to latch onto these things from time to time. Aha, I got him. Peepers, they replenish quite a bit of food. So we're going to grab 2 or 3 of these things. Have ourselves a meal. There's 2. We still have water in our inventory, right? Yeah, we still have plenty of water. Sure, let's get a boomerang fish. Oh, that's one more thing I guess I can go ahead and show. You can dig in this thing, and there's tools you can use to dig even faster later, but you can dig in certain parts of the sand. So, like, let me see here. You can just keep on digging straight down and make this tunnel. So I don't know how much the world allows you to dig, but you can see you can dig down quite a bit in the sand anyway. I don't know if it allows you to dig through the coral and the rock and things like that, but hey, we'll learn those things together. Alright, so let's go get our meal going.
New creature discovered.
New creature discovered. You know what? No, I'm gonna eat it all right now anyway, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I could use my salt to cure this food so I could hold it longer, but yeah, we're just gonna cook and eat right now. We're gonna get our hunger back up to where it needs to be. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't really seem like... Yeah, let's cook the Gary fish too. It doesn't really seem like it's gonna be that challenging to keep the hunger and hydration filled. There are quite a bit of things in the world that allow you to do that. So, you know, maybe that'll change as the game progresses, but for now we'll just take it as it is. Okay, well, we're already full. I'll eat these guys because they're going to go bad otherwise. Let's drink the water. Okay, so we're back at 100% for both. See how quick and easy that was? What do I have? Scrap metal? Let's go ahead and make you into titanium. Alright, what's a titanium ingot used for? Condensed titanium. Does that mean that I can take the titanium that's in my inventory and just make a block out of it to make it more space efficient? I guess? I wonder if titanium blocks or ingots are used for anything specific. Everything just calls for titanium, so I don't know. Wait, there's a titanium ingot that's needed for that. So, okay, I'm not going to do that because there's so many tools that I have and need right now that call for just pure titanium, not the ingot. And I'm afraid if I make the ingot, it's going to make these items unusable for me. Alright, so we got our building tool, we got our food and water taken care of, we got the introduction knocked out. Very cool game. I've only put a little bit of time into this, like I said, 45 minutes before I started recording this episode, and then what have we recorded so far? About 25 minutes into this one. So, yeah, very cool. I'm going to be looking forward to playing this some more. I've not watched a whole lot of videos on this. I've only watched a few before I kind of had my interest peaked on what I want to do myself. Come on. Get in there. Let's go up on top. But yeah, I've seen some pretty elaborate bases that people have built, so I'm going to have fun kind of constructing my own, building the underwater submarine type machines. But God, this game is just gorgeous. The visuals on it, I really do think are a lot like the movie Avatar. Everything is like, is the word bioluminescent? I think that's the right word. Everything just has a glow to it. And yeah, just beautiful coloring, all kinds of alien life. So hey, let me know what you think about this game and this video yourself down in the comments. Hey, there's another one of those bastards. I don't want to get popped by it again. Leave me alone. Radiation detected? Radiation detected. I'm losing health. Oh shit. Why is there radiation? Holy shit. I guess I got too close to that thing and it zapped another 20 or 30% of my health. Alright, yeah, so we're back on top here. It kind of threw me off whenever I started getting my health zapped from the radiation. So like I was saying, let me know what you think about this game. We're going to start this series and see how far we can take it and just see what kind of things we can build. But if you like what you see, please be sure to like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. We have actually just hit 100 subscribers. I think we're at 103 at the time of this recording. To all that have subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate the fact that you've helped me reach this milestone. We'll look forward to reaching more milestones together as well. I'm going to keep making videos. I hope you keep liking them. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make the videos more enjoyable for you. So, I guess that's all for now. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Later.